ground or earth. A ground terminal is designated by a ground symbol. It can be utilized as a current measurement reference point with a zero potential. Additionally, it protects against electrical shock. Several different ground symbols exist. The one we're displaying here is earth. However, there are also options for a chassis and a digital, common ground. Resistor current flow is decreased by resistors. This is shown schematically by a few zigzag squiggles. We are displaying this symbol in its US, Japan configuration. In the UK, a basic box is preferred to a straight line. Along with thermal and preset resistors, symbols are also used for variable and movable resistors. Switch disconnects the current when open. The toggle switch we're demonstrating is a straightforward SPST, single pole single throw, switch, but there are also SPDT, pushbutton, dip, relay, and other variants. Capacitor 2 terminals connecting to plates are displayed as a capacitor symbol. The capacitor is polarized, as shown by the bent plate. The voltage is lower on the curved side. On indicate the positive pin, a tiny plus symbol might be put to the straight side. Fuse when the intensity of the current exceeds a predetermined threshold. A fuse shuts off the flow of electricity, protecting electrical circuits. This is accomplished by melting a unique wire. Antenna identifies a tool, wire, or rod that can convert radio and electromagnetic waves into electrical impulses and the other way around. Inductor coil and reactor are other names for an inductor. The coils contain magnetic fields or fluxes that store energy. A collection of looping coils is what an inductor symbol looks like. Transformer: 2 or more coils connected by magnetic induction make up a transformer. It assists in maintaining frequency and lowering tension in an AC circuit. Motor: an object that can convert electrical energy into mechanical energy as a motor. Source exemplifies the source of power for your electronics. Direct current is represented by this symbol, DC. The plus and negative signs would be swapped out for a wave to indicate AC current. Battery: a pair of disproportionate, parallel lines serve as the schematic representation of batteries. The quantity of lines indicates how many series cells are present in the battery. Diode: a diode only enables one direction of current flow. It is always polarized, with a positive anode, A, and negative cathode side, C, negative. Diode LED: a diode LED is represented by a typical diode symbol with two tiny arrows indicating light emission. Bulb: when energy flows through an electrical bulb, it emits light, making it a circuit component. Convenience outlet: an outlet which is mounted on the wall of a room to supply electricity for lamps, appliances, etc. Panel board: a panel board is a part of an electrical distribution system that separates a power feed into branch circuits and provides a protective fuse or circuit breaker for each circuit in a single enclosure. Circuit breaker: when it notices any reverse current flow, it is supposed to cut the connection to stop any losses. The threaded circuit breaker is represented by this symbol. Using this icon, you can identify single-pole circuit breakers. It has only one hot wire, and when there is any overload or short circuit it trips.
SPST, single pole single throw. An SPST switch has a single input and output, and the word SPST stands for single pole single throw. A single input and a single output are connected directly in this instance. This switch's primary job is to control the circuit by turning it on or OFF. SPDT, single pole double throw. SPDT switches include a single input and two distinct outputs. The SPDT, single pole, double throw, switch is used to control two distinct circuits with a single, comparable input. This switch can be operated manually, or with the help of an electromagnetic coil. Dpst, single pole double throw. Because it can isolate both the live and neutral connections, a Dpst switch is frequently used to switch mains electricity. A pair of interconnected on-off switches, shown by the dotted line in the circuit symbol. Dpdt, double pole double throw. Two of the 6 terminals on a double pole double throw, Dpdt, switch are separate input terminals. Two distinct circuits can be completed by each of the poles. In other words, all 4 output terminals are independent, and each input terminal connects to 2 output terminals. 4-way switch. 2 of the 6 terminals on a double-pole double-throw (Dpdt) switch are separate input terminals. 2 distinct circuits can be completed by each of the poles. In other words, all 4 output terminals are independent, and each input terminal connects to 2 output terminals.